What is cracking, guys? JP here again, bringing you another update of my 90-gallon reef tank. I'm just gonna do a quick update about the fish and how they're doing. All the blue-green chromis are doing pretty well, especially the small ones I added in right there on your left. They have basically joined the pack without any problems. The first 2 to 3 days, the big ones are more kind of territorial and curious why there are small fish without any new eggs. So they were just curious, just kind of here and there, chasing here and there. But after a week, they basically acclimate pretty well. Look at that, they're swimming together now. There's 4 big ones and 5 small ones. You can see on the left. The rest of the blue-green chromis, they're kind of just hiding on their own spot. There's one right here. I think this one is starting to lay some eggs, maybe. I am not so sure. There's a couple of one over here. They're just hiding underneath the caves and overhangs. They like to hide a lot more. I don't know why. I'm not sure. Like I said, if either they're preparing some eggs or their territory, but the smaller ones tends to like to swim a lot more in the open to get some food so that they can get a little bit chunkier and bulkier faster. And then the big one kind of just help protect and guide them. Now what I noticed maybe it was help is, have you ever kept like Mbuna or African cichlid? If you already have a established fish tank, if you want to add new fish in the Mbuna tank, you want to add like a lot, like maybe 5 at a time, because if you only add one and here and there, that one fish will get bullied so bad that it will just die. So this is my theory. If you want to add a new blue-green chromis in the future in the group, make sure you add at least 5 or more to kind of help us kind of even out and spread the aggression from the big ones. The big ones weren't really aggressive. They were just curious. They were just scared from the smaller one to in case if they, steal their territory. So that's what they were just doing. They weren't biting the tail or anything. They weren't killing them, but they were happy that there was new ones, as you can see. The biggest success story for me is as long as your new blue-green chromis is healthy, got them through quarantine, get them the food they're eating, they should be okay. In case if they don't eat for the first 3 or 2 days in your tank, then at least they have some meat to kind of last until then, until they get comfortable. Yeah, these guys have started been eating flakes, and that's what I've been feeding them. They're a little bit skinnier. I need to feed a little bit more. Yeah, pretty good. For the silver belly wrasse, it's done pretty good. It's always out and about. He's very happy because he's the only fish that eat pods, like copepods, amphipods around, so there's no competition. You got all the food for himself. The first few days, my royal grandma was very, especially the female, was very territorial, especially in this area, her little area right here. Every time the silver belly wrasse would come near this area, he would basically come out so quick and chase him out. But the yellow wrasse is so quick. That's why they're called a jumper. But they're so quick to go to the other side and basically dodge the royal grandma. And I didn't see any damages. But yeah. But then, like I said, this blue-green chromis was very territorial in this area. Every time the yellow wrasse would come near it, it would get chased out and like kind of just do a little slap of the yellow wrasse. But the yellow wrasse is very quick too, so can't really take a hit. After a week, the royal grandma kind of just acclimated and realized that he's not really a threat, the new fish, and just left them alone. So that's pretty good. But yeah, no problems. Pretty good. My next fish to be added is probably like a Tumini tang or a 2-spot goby that will sift the sand. The smaller one, not the diamond goby, because they will create like a sand piles. But yeah. So yeah, when you add new fish, make sure you add like a grouping if if the fish have a hierarchy, so that no new fish will get bullied and they all get acclimated. And since there's so many new fish, after you quarantine them, a lot of the new, fish established already in the aquarium will get confused, so no one will get bullied as much. Unless you have a big fish that's are much more aggressive, like on the end of your stocking list, then you can definitely do that. But if you have a more peaceful fish or docile fish, definitely add them at the same time. The more the better, so that no one will get bullied. Yeah, pretty good. Well, that's it for the update, guys. Thanks for watching, and happy reef keeping. Adios.